Disregard females and acquire currency.
The internet is a big dumpster.
I'm white, and I've got everything I need. No one clutches their purses when they're in a room alone with me. And I can drive for any neighborhood I please at any hour, and the police don't do a thing. So if I see a penny on the ground, I leave it alone and fucking flip it. I'm a straight white male in America. I've got everything I need. I'm a guy getting paid more than a girl with a degree. And I can walk down the streets after dark, no one wants to rape me. And I can get a girl pregnant and just as easily flee. Just like my straight white male dad did to me. So if I see a penny on the ground, I leave it alone and fucking flip it. I'm a straight white male in America. I've got all the luck I need. I've got a pile of broken mirrors and I'm walking under ladders and I'm spilling tons of salt, but to me that doesn't matter, cause my skin and my gender and my orientation are the best things to have if you live in this nation. I recommend it highly. If I see a penny on the ground, I leave it alone and fucking flip it. I'm a straight white male in America. I've got all the luck I need. Shit's gonna work out for me, cause I'm a straight white male in America. I've got all the luck I need.
All right, this is the Intellectual Dollar Tree. Something seems wrong here. The lights are already red. What's up, HK?
How's it going?
I'm Producer Dave. You can find me on Grindr. Do you have a guess, any kind of guess as to what might be about to happen?
I have no idea. You have kept it very close to the chest, so I can't even guess.
I have told literally no one. Anyway, welcome to episode 200 of the show. I have the bit of content up, but HK has been blinded from my screen share. Don't worry. As soon as I hit start, I will unblind HK from the screen share. Didn't want to accidentally spill the beans. I'm going to give you a hint, HK. This was the cinematic masterpiece of 2015.
Cinematic masterpiece of 2015. I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea.
All right, everybody, let's go.
Okay.
Wait, did it pause, or are they just leaving this?
Here tonight to present this year's Ambassador of the Year Award is Neil Druckmann, creative director and writer on The Last of Us.
The Ambassador Award honors an individual who has helped the game industry advance to a better place. Anita Sarkeesian's work has done just that. A feminist and a media critic, Anita is a fan of popular culture, and she believes that it is one of the ways in which we learn about ourselves and the world around us. Unfortunately, the Kickstarter also triggered a rather large online intimidation and harassment campaign aimed directly at her. Her social media outlets were attacked with varying degrees of hateful and misogynistic comments, imagery, and even threats. Game reviews and editorials constantly reference the work when discussing the treatment of women in games. Many developers now have a greater understanding of character tropes and the shortcomings they can lead to. It is my honor to present the Game Developers Ambassador Award to Anita Sarkeesian.
By the time Anita Sarkeesian ascended onto the GDC Awards stage, there were two conflicting narratives about how she'd gotten there. The one put forth by Mr. Druckmann was the one reflected in the media at large, the story of a heroic young woman who overcame impossible odds to gain new ground for women and minorities everywhere. It was a compelling narrative, one that fit well with the civil rights stories of the past. PBS even saw fit to compare Anita Sarkeesian to Rosa Parks, Harvey Milk, and Martin Luther King Jr. But this appealing narrative doesn't tell the whole story. As Anita grinned ear to ear, trophy in hand, thousands of gamers were watching something else entirely. The video game industry bowing down to a bully like none it had ever encountered before. A bully that used guilt and political correctness to have her way. The two narratives about Anita Sarkeesian, one heroic, one heinous, had come to define the two sides of a bitter culture war in modern video gaming that would soon explode into the controversial consumer revolt known as Gamergate. While the world at large looked on with confusion, gaming culture stood divided over what could only be called the Sarkeesian Effect.
Holy cow. We're really watching this.
We're really watching this. This was almost as hard to track down, though, as it would have been to like do a retrospective. This thing's been scrubbed from the internet.
I can see why we're not putting this one out fully.
She's got shock troops with her. Hey, it's Dave. This isn't going to make a whole lot of sense as a podcast. You kind of need to see the video for this one. So, check the show notes. You'll find a link to this on our Odyssey channel.